already heard the first two paragraphs, but you can get over it. Okay. We're here on this frigid morning
Yes.
to honor Marguerite Mimi Cook. Tomorrow will be the day we eulogize her, remembering her essence and spirit, and celebrate the woman she was to each of us. But today we pay tribute to her life and her faith. We recognize that she was the family matriarch in the truest sense of the term. Through Mimi's gentle, self-effacing life, she guided, prodded, encouraged, taught, modeled, empowered, and equipped most of you here today. Her legacy is immense, her influence vast. Let us start with prayer. God of the living and of the dead, we enter your throne room this morning grieving the loss of our and your beloved Marguerite Ann Cook. Mimi meant so much to everyone here, and her absence is felt viscerally. We thank you for her life, for her influence, and for her peaceful passing this past Monday morning. We are grateful for the assurance we have that she went directly from the sides of her three beloved children to your side, to be reunited with Honey and with those who have gone before her. And we celebrate the promise that she has already claimed of life eternal with you. God, you know our hearts are heavy. We ask now for an extra measure of your presence and grace. We ask that you would find ways for Mimi's family to see you wink at them through their tears as we reflect on her life and as we reminisce about her journey. We are joyful in seeing how beautifully you have orchestrated her passing from this life to the next. And yet we are sad that it had to occur. Give us peace. Give us warm nostalgia. This is unwarm. Give us laughter in oft-told stories of Mimi's grace, her humility, her faith, her elegance, and her simplicity. Thank you, most gracious creator and sustainer of life, for the life and the peaceful passing of Mimi. Amen. We are here to commit Mimi's body to the earth, knowing and remembering that it is from dust we each came, and to dust we shall all return. But as we do, we know that her spirit lives on. She is finally reunited with Honey. She's no longer suffering from the impact of her stroke, and she's living in the warmth of each heart gathered here. She truly lives on, not just in the memories each of you have of her, but in the impact she had on each of you. I'd ask for the grandkids to think of a story. Let's save that for lunch, maybe, when we're all together and it's not snowing. Let us listen now, as if for the first time, to the words of the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord my whole life long. Finally, let us go again before God in prayer. God, thank you again for Mimi, for her life and her influence and love to each person gathered here this morning and those who could not make it. Let us go forth today better than when we came, for having honored her here this morning. Let us remember how much she loved us and how much we loved and continue to love her. God, hold us close to your breast and whisper words that are soothing and comforting in our ears. Empower us to keep Mimi's life and spirit alive when we cook, when we host others, when we gather together and laugh and tell stories, when we travel and marvel at your creation. Thank you for Mimi. God, we come to you now praying the prayer you taught us, saying, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Now we'll reconvene at a restaurant to be determined, I believe, and then for tomorrow afternoon at Spartanville Crest. God bless you all for braving it and getting here. And I'm sorry for the drama in it, of course.
Thank you for delaying it for us.
Of course.
Stalling.
It's all long